Welcome back to City Skylines and our series on the challenge of building a city in one tile. If you saw the first episode, you'll see that I started just gridding it out. Well, here we are. I've finished the road grid. I've watered it all everywhere, as you can see. So we are ready to get people moved in. So if you do like the video, like the series, please drop a like on it. Comment, subscribe to the channel if you're a new subscriber, etc. And let's get on. So the first thing we're going to do is we need some power. We're going to be putting some power where the hell we can do. So I think initially we're going to put some there, because we're going to start zoning some residential. But let's get the power in first. Can we get it all the way across? Yes, excellent. Right. So we're going to have residential all the way over here, so let's get that zoned in now. Should we have residential all the way along? We're certainly going to have it here anyway. So let's just zone all this residential. There we go. Let's put it on 2 times speed. So there we go. So we got our first zones all marked out. I've done it quite big at the moment, the areas. There's not a lot of roads in there, as you can see. I've done that on purpose because we can always put other roads in if the traffic problems start. So let's see how we get on. We've got some people moving in. I'm hoping that the power is going to jump over to there. It potentially isn't. Come on. You're not going to jump over there, are you? We're going to have to put a little power line here, I think. Just to try and get... There we go. It looks like we're connected. Excellent. Right, so we've got people moving in. Demand is still quite high for residential. So what I'm thinking of doing is industry and commercial over this side, and then all of this will be residential. That's what I'm thinking. Yeah, that is what I'm thinking. I'm just going to extend this power line over to here. So no, we've got a wind turbine there, but I just want to extend that power line over there. We've got our water intakes here at the moment. So what's happening with this water flow? No, it's okay. And we've got our sewage outlets down here. Yeah, that's fine. Right. So, okay. So we've got some people in, we've got a little bit of demand for commercial, so I'm going to put commercial. In fact, before we put any commercial in, I'm going to run a power line just down here, because then we can always delete it at a later date, so it's not an issue. I want to start getting commercial in. So I'm going to start with commercial right down here at the bottom. So let's just zone that one in first. Residential, yeah, a little bit more demand. We've still got loads of space actually. But let's just zone this block now, because we will be building residential here. There. Massive demand for commercial now. Huge demand for commercial. Let's just delete that power line. There. Let's get that in commercial. Right, so, yes. Oh, and industry's now just suddenly reared its ugly head. So, let's get some industry in there, and finally there. Excellent. So I don't know how the traffic's going to flow. What I've done with the traffic, as you can see, is I've mainly done one ways, and I've done alternates, as you can see, with these side roads. So there's alternate, it's going one way, going the other. This one I've had to do it as a 2-lane one because I can't expand it, the road over that way. We'll see how we get on. We might have to adjust it, we might have to change it. But like I said, the whole thing of this is to see if it is technically possible. Well, it will be technically possible to build one, but to see what sort of city we get by just building on this one tile. I'm not going to do landscaping editors to make all this land. It's water. We're just going to leave it as that. We're just going to deal with the land that we've got. Let's turn it up to 3 times speed because just crack on. So industry, a little bit of demand. Obviously I'm on the PS4, so there's no mods on it, so there's no demand mods. Oh, we've got some people coming in. So they're all going this way into the residential zone. Excellent. Oh, we've got a truck going out there. So I'm hoping that this is going to help, just one way out. Quite a big road, but we'll have to see. We'll see how we get on with that. So like I said, we've not unlocked all the milestones, so we haven't got the high density stuff. We're just going to start it from new. See if we can work it, see how the city grows, and let's see what we can get in here. I'm not sure whether we can get an airport in here. I very much doubt it, but you never know. We might. Now I've just said that I'm not going to do landscaping. Maybe we might have to get an airport in. I don't know. Oh, and we've got to Little Hamlet already. So we're going to have to get the rubbish in, because they're going to start moaning very, very quickly if we don't. So let's get that in. Let's get a medical centre in somewhere. Right. How is this going to work? Let's see if we put a medical centre here. It's not really covering all that area there, is it? We might have to just separate and put some more roads in. I'm just wondering. Let's just do that. Let's just do that now. Let's put a road. Let's do a road here. Just so we can try and make sure the services have got somewhere that they can actually get to. So let's just get that road in. There we go. Now let's try the medical centre again. See if that's made it any better. No, is the very simple answer. Oh well. Let's just put it in here where we were going to put it anyway. So we've got a medical centre in. Let's get a school in. We're going to need a number of these schools, I would very much imagine. Put a school in there. They're happy. Good. Right. I think what we're going to do first off is we're just going to delete that one. There we go. Let's just rezone a little bits that we've just destroyed. We want to rezone that bit and that bit and that bit. Excellent. So we're up to 469 people. Not got a lot of demand at the moment for stuff, but yeah, hopefully we'll get some more. Let's just zone some more, because we can just keep zoning. It's not going to be an issue. We will get people moving in. Just see how long it takes. There we go. Now see, we've got people moving in there already. Traffic's okay. What's it like down here? Traffic's okay down here. We have traffic lights here. I'm going to change that straight off. We don't want traffic lights there. Have we got traffic lights anywhere else? Yes, we have. So I'm just going to go through and change where we've got traffic lights. I don't want traffic lights in. because they're going to stop the flow of traffic more than what stop signs or giveaway signs would. Depending on where you are in the world, there are either there are stop signs or there are giveaway signs, but they are stop signs on here. So let's just get all these changed. So we've now got zero demand, which is never good. Although residential just sort of cropped up a little bit. So let's have a look, see how we're getting on. Everybody seems to be okay. Everybody seems to be okay. Let's just have a quick look at the info views. Population's growing okay. The land value, well, still not very good. And we've got to Worthy Village already. So let's get this stuff in. We need to get a fire station over here to our industry. We'll get a police station here as well. We need a police station over here somewhere, so let's get it where no houses have been built as yet. One there. And then let's get the fire station in as well. Where should we put you? Let's put you there. I think we're going to have an issue with the one-way roads, in all honesty. I think we're going to have an issue with the one-way roads. Right, what was I looking at? So our traffic flow is 95% at the moment. What I'm thinking of doing, let's have a... No, we're not. Let's just continue with how we're getting on. So we're at 757 people. The city's growing. It is growing. What we could do, I'm just wondering whether... So we've got a one-way road going down there. Whether to put a one-way road going up. This way. If you know what I mean. So if we're to do a one-way road here, for example. Yeah, let's do that. Let's just do that now. We'll do it all across the other side as well. And then they've got a flow of traffic that they can go. They can go north, they can go south. On these minor roads. It's not taking up much space, so I'm not too bothered about... excuse me. Not too bothered about that. I just want to make sure that traffic flow is not going to be an issue later on. Probably will be when we start getting the high density stuff in, but at the moment let's just do this. We'll do it across the other side as well. That'll do. That can stay like that. We'll do it here as well. Let's just put a one-way road in going up here, just so we can they can get to all parts of the city, because I'm a bit concerned that the things like the fire station and stuff like that, so that the garbage is garbage. I'm not American. The rubbish can't get there at the moment. Anyway, let's see how that goes on. So, up to 957. I don't know whether there's any... there's a bin lorry. I think we change the direction of that one, personally. I think, yeah, we're going to do that. Let's change the direction of this one. So this one can be going from south to north, and then we've got two. Excellent. We've got the next milestone. We'll do. We'll get the stuff in that we need to on that one in a second. I've already unlocked the medical clinic. Thank you. I just want to get this road network changed just a little bit. There we go. Right, so what did we unlock? Let's have a look what we unlocked. Some new roads, some canals which I don't know what we're using, the high school and some parks. So, let's get a stall in. Put one there. And I think let's get some parks in as well. So we can at least give them a park. We can put one in over here as well. And maybe put one down at the commercial. Put it right next to the road. There we go. There you go. So we've got some parks going in. We've got the schools that are okay. We're up to 1,093. Is that a bin lorry there out there? Right, yes. Now then. I have seen the slight issue that we have. The slight issue that we have, by the look of it, is... And I need to just bring up the road network. No, they can get to... They can't. Yes, they can. It's alright. What I was thinking is that the bin lorries were having to go out onto the highway, come all the way back round to get back to the rubbish tip. But now we've changed the direction of some of those. Like this one here. Let's follow him. So he's going along Rosewood Street. He should go up to Reed Street. There you go. Do a right onto Forest Street, and then you can go to the rubbish tip. Good. That's that solved. That's alright. I thought we'd messed it up then. Excuse me. I don't know why my throat's always like this when I start recording, but yeah, never mind. So let's zone some more residential, so we've got a bit more demand going in. Bit of commercial demand as well. It's just popped in. So what we're going to do is we're just going to delete that power line. And we'll have some commercial around this park. So we're up to 1,200 people already. City seems to be going okay. No major issues yet. No major issues yet. Little bit of demand for residential, which is okay. Yeah, we're not doing bad. If I remember rightly, we're on the Foggy Hills map. Just in case you're wondering. Right, why have we got an issue over here with bins? Why have we got an issue with bins? Let's just have a look. So you can go up there, you go there. You can't get back out onto there, can you? Okay, so there's a little issue. So maybe we're going to have to upgrade that one to be like that. Let's just have a look. So the one-way roads might not be working to its full capacity, or they might not be the most efficient. No, we're not buying a new piece of land. I've told you, we're doing one tile only. It's a little bit of demand for industry, but we've got the room. Up to 1,400. The residential's doing okay. How are we doing power-wise? Power, we're doing okay. Water, how are we doing with that? Water, we're doing fine. Right, so power and water are absolutely fine. Yep, they're fine. Let's just check the outlet pipes. Yep, they're chucking all their rubbish out. A little bit of demand for residential. I've already done it. That's what I don't like, when you've already built it, it comes up and says, don't forget about this. I've already built it. So let's just zone all of that. There we go. Got that zone for industry, haven't we? Yeah, we've got plenty of space for industry now. Up to 1,500. More people coming in. How are we doing education-wise? Let's just check that out. Oh yeah, we need another stall. Let's get another stall in now. How are we doing with high school? High school we're okay, but I reckon we'll put another one in a bit. So, did that commercial get built there? It did. Got another slight demand for commercial. Let's just zone some commercial now. So it's done. Excellent, we're doing okay at the moment, so we're up to 1,600 people. We're waiting to get the high density stuff, because then we will be zoning high density everywhere. And that will then massively increase the traffic. But then we'll have to put buses and trams and other stuff in. So where are you going? Are you going all the way down here to get onto the highway? Just following the truck. Let's follow the truck. Just have a little tour through the city into the commercial zone. Where's he going? Oh no, he's going this way. Oh yeah. Ooh. Lost the camera then for a minute. So why is that police car going on the highway? So again, looks like a little bit of an issue somewhere. I've done it. Right, let's just check this road network out. So so we unlocked some transport type stuff. So we're not going to be using a lot of that yet, but we will be putting the cemetery in. So let's get that cemetery in now. So where should we put our cemetery? Why have we got an issue of power? Why have we got a power issue? We need another power station. Okay, so let's get another power station in. Hopefully that'll solve that little problem. Looks like it has. Yeah. Right, we were looking at the road network, weren't we? Just trying to work out what's going on. So they can go up there, but the problem that they have is when they go that way, they have to go onto the highway. Right. Okay. Right. I think I've seen a slight little issue. So what we're going to do is we're going to try and see if we can build. No. Build under there. Why can't we build? It's just a bit too... what I want is to put a little road in here. It's just going to run like that. And I can't do it because of the... right, so let me have a little think about this one. The issue that we got is that people over here, they can't go anywhere apart from back on the highway. They can't get this side of the city. That's the issue. So I'm just wondering whether or not, let me just have a look. think we're going to have to change road directions. I think these need to be changed. Let me just pause the game. I'm going to change the road directions. Because I think... there's a slight issue. Because they weren't able to get from one side of the city to the other without going back onto the highway, which was the initial problem with the bin lorries. But then I've noticed that the police cars on the west side of the city were having to go back out onto the highway to get back, which is not what we want to do. So I'm just going to change these road directions a little bit, just to see if this helps. It might not do, it might just cause a problem further up, but I think we just need to have a look, see if that does help solve that little problem. There we go. Trial and error, I think it is. Obviously, it's easy to start messing about the road the road networks now than it will be later on, but yeah, who knows. Come on. How much more we got? God, we've got loads to do. Tell you what, let's just leave that. Play. I want to see if that makes it any better, because they should then be able to get over this side of the city. This is what they should be able to do. So let's just play it. So how have we got on? So that way, that way, that way. So we need to change this direction. Let's just change the direction. So we've got that way, that way. So this one, which one needs to change? This one, doesn't it? Let's just change it whilst we're playing. I just get very bored of doing the same thing over and over again. No, we don't want to do the highway one. Or the main road out of the city. Come on. Just dead fiddly. I wish there was a way to select all of it. It's so much easier. I mean, I suppose there is another way we can sort of do this. It might not be the most efficient road network that we've got, but we've always got the option later of changing it. And that's one of the reasons why I put unlimited money on, because I think this is hard enough as it is without the sort of money restrictions, if you like. And to be fair, I couldn't do all of this really. As I build this whole massive road network, it would just be a very slow series if we did it the other way. So there we go. I just wonder why that was happening then. got a feeling that my controllers aren't working properly. Might be time to invest in a new one. So we're up to 2,500 people at the moment. Well, I've just noticed the demand for residential is through the roof. We're going to have to resolve that. Let's just do these last little roads. As per usual, my dogs start barking. I'll end up telling them off in a minute. Right, I don't think I'm going to bother messing about with the top road, or shall I? Yeah, let's just mess about with this one then. There we go. Right, let's get some residential zone. Oh no, hang on, what's gone on here? There we go. Right, residential. Stop it! I'm not putting trams in yet. Come on. Come on. And we got a little bit of industry. All that traffic. Yeah, I know we've got a bus depot. I'm not going to do buses yet. How are we doing water-wise? Okay. Power? Okay-ish. Right, so let's continue. So we're at 2,500. We've got the demand for industry. The tiles are filling nicely. Residential, we've filled a little bit more in. So we've got 2,500 people there. Yeah, I know there's a taxi depot. We will put one in. I just want to check that road. Yeah, that is right. Yeah, that's fine. Hang on. Yeah, hang on. I want to change the direction of that one, I think, now. Let me just change the direction of this one. There we go. Right, so, let's just check the traffic flow out. 94%. That's okay. Where are you going to? Where are you going? Is there a fire? Where's a fire? Over here. Right, can this bin lorry actually get to there? The bin lorry can't. Why not? Sorry, my dog's barking again. Right, sorry about that. Okie dokie. Just in case you're wondering, he fell. I didn't do anything. He's old, he bangs into stuff. Right, I don't know what's going on here. Why are we not going to tackle that fire, please? Why are you not emptying rubbish? Finally. There we go. Right. More industrial. Get more zoned in. We need more workers. Let's just zone some more of this up. Oh, might just suddenly jump then. Mind. Get that, get that, get that, get that. So we've got people moving. I think we'd have to put another power station in. Yeah. Because we are going to start running short of power again. Oh, we could fit one right here. Oh, that's handy. Right, so these are now got an issue with the bins. Where are they? No, they're okay. Okay, so we're at nearly 3,000. We're doing okay. Next milestone is at 3,600. When we start getting the hospital and stuff. The one that we're looking at is this 5,500 where we can get the high density stuff. That's what we're looking at. Right, let's just look at the medical coverage. So the medical coverage is not great over here, so I think we need to put another medical clinic in. Maybe there. I think we need to put one over this side, because I don't think there is one, is there? No. Let's get a medical clinic in over here somewhere. Let's maybe put it here. If it will let me. There we go. How's the police coverage doing? What about the fire coverage? Sorry, the fire coverage is not great. And why have we got such an issue here? I just wonder why I had such a big traffic jam down there for whatever bizarre reason. Never mind. A little bit of commercial. So let's zone this as a commercial zone. There we go. A little bit of industry, which I think we've just zoned some, haven't we? Could do with probably zoning some more. So let's just get some more industry in. And I think we need to check our schools out, maybe. So let's check the school situation. Yeah, we need another school. Let's pop another school in here. What about high schools? Oh yeah. There we go, a couple more schools in. Up to 3,200. Bit of traffic down the bottom bit here, but that's everybody going out of the city. Traffic going in is okay, which is what we want. Yeah, everything's going okay there. Now, what I'm just wondering is whether or not to actually, these inner rows, is to change them from one way to actually two-way streets. That's what I'm thinking of doing. Let's test with here. Let's just test it with that. And just see what happens with the traffic. I think I might do that. I might change all these roads just to 2 ways to start with. A bit of crime down here. Have we not got any police coverage down here? No, we haven't. This is why I might change it to 2 ways, you know. In fact, I'm going to do that. I'm going to change everything to 2 ways. Not that one! Oh. Honestly, I don't know what's wrong with my controller at the moment, but it just... I don't click on stuff and it doesn't click on what I want it to click on. I'm just going to change this side to start with. I've paused it just while I do it. In fact, what I might do, I'll do this off camera, the changing all these rows to 2 ways, okay? We're almost at the next milestone. The one after that is when things will start to get interesting, when we put the high density residential in and the high density commercial. So like I said, what I'll do is I'll do the rest of it off camera. I'm just going to redo everything as, apart from the outer road, that's going to stay 1 way, but I think all the other roads I'm going to do as 2-way roads now, just because the services aren't really connecting properly. So we'll do that, and then we'll work our way towards the next milestone, which is obviously after the one that we're looking at in a minute, where we're going to get the hospital. Is we get the next milestone at 3,600 residents, I think it was, which we're going to get any moment. And then we'll work our way towards the high density stuff, which is when it will start getting a little bit more interesting. There we go. So we've unlocked the hospital and some other stuff. So we're going to look at that next time, I think. So yeah, so it's been quite a long video. We've started the city off. We're hoping that now that when I change all these roads, that we're not going to get a massive traffic issue. We're going to the next episode will be working towards, oh, I can't believe it's just done that again, working towards that next milestone, which is, like I said, it's going to be the high density stuff. So yeah, so that's when, you know, we'll really test if this works. It's, you know, I'm hoping that this grid system works. I thought initially doing the 1-way roads like this might work, but on just doing this 1 square map, I don't think it's working, personally. I might be wrong. I mean, let me know what you think, but I'm changing it all anyway. So it might all go pear-shaped. We might have to put the odd 1-way road in, which is fine. But I think at the moment, all 1-way is probably not the way to go. So I'm just doing this side before I finish recording, because otherwise I will forget. So there you go. So hopefully you enjoyed it. We'll continue playing. If not, then yeah, apologies for that. But hopefully you did. If you do, then please drop a like on the video, comment if you want, subscribe to the channel, and I will catch you again soon. So see you later.